If you're on the run, or just staying home, if you're with some friends, or just all alone, have a cup of coffee or tea, if you please, and listen to me today on Coombs Café. Hey there, I'm Aaron Coombs, and you're listening to Coombs Café podcast. This is episode 17. This is my third time trying to do this video. For some reason, it did not want to save on my phone. So I'm using the computer now and my phone, and hopefully all goes well. So I'm going to do this one a little bit earlier because I'm going to be busy this weekend going out to Lethbridge to visit some of my family members, Laura's mother and father. And recently we had our friends over for a couple of visits. We had a fire going out back, some music, and again the next morning we had a nice little picnic and barbecue gathering, and we went to Beothic Park here in Grand Falls, Windsor, Newfoundland. It was beautiful beach scenery. The weather was up a little bit, so we couldn't get the kayaks out, but we did go for a little dip. It was nice and cool, and I had my inflatable flamingo. So that was a lovely day. Recent books I've been reading lately are on audiobook as well. I'm not doing any promotions or sponsors, just saying the book that I enjoy and I'm reading currently is The Expected Father. The first chapter or so, though, is more so for American hospitals and insurance companies, so it doesn't really apply to the Canadian here, but so far so good with the book. I'm enjoying some cold brew here with some soy milk because I don't like dairy in my coffee. I'm looking at my cat cleaning himself. Little Odie has been enjoying himself lately too because we had a little harness that was too small for him, but we got one at the pet store now that fits. So he gets to go outside only with the harness, and he goes around and scratches his head on the bushes and eats some grass, which he shouldn't be doing because he can get sick. But he likes to go lying down outside in the sun. So this will be my first video podcast. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll be putting it up on my YouTube channel on Coombs Café. And if there's any questions or any more things you want to know on upcoming podcasts, go to Coombs Café on Instagram or Facebook. Or you can also email at cardiocombscafe@gmail.com. And right now, we've been still having some great weather outside. Went to take my nephew out for a walk and went to the cafe and enjoyed a nice little lunch. I had a vegan curry dish. I gave my wife a nice mac and cheese wrap. Did you enjoy it, babe?
Yeah, it was surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good.
I've never had mac and cheese in a wrap before.
She never had mac and cheese in a wrap before. You had it in a grilled cheese dough, haven't you? A McCheesius or Miss Cheese, was it? Maybe not. No, that was chicken.
Maybe?
Okay. Well, I made a vegan mac and cheese once for her Christmas gathering, work gathering, was it? Potluck?
Yeah.
Everybody ate it, and surprisingly, it all went. Some people don't like it, some people don't fancy it, but it was all gone. They said, what was that? Well, the cheese was made from carrots and potatoes. A little bit of yeast, neutral yeast, and nutritional yeast, garlic, and some extra stuff I can't tell you. Surprise. I don't give out my recipes. Not even to the wife. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So when I'm gone away at work, she's like, I don't know how to make things the way you do. Like oatmeal. Not the cat. The food. So, yeah.
He keeps me dependent on him.
I keep her dependent. Now, you're an independent, beautiful woman, aren't you? You don't need no man to make you happy. Anyway, moving forward. So, yeah, we had a great gathering with our friends. My coworker from offshore, and the worst part about being offshore is I'm going to get to miss some things like ultrasounds, which in the future, our last one, we didn't have a precise, what's the word I'm looking for? The baby was not cooperating. We had so many pictures, but not all that we wanted. So we got to hear the heartbeat and see the fingers and toes move, and everything's well on that point, but we didn't get the gender and some more pictures. So hopefully in the future, we'll get some, probably in beginning of August or September, babe. We'll see if we can do it. We got a cabin trip booked, so I think we'd be able to make it though. Be an hour and a half drive back and forth. We'll see. We have a cabin book trip in the beginning of August, just before I go back to work. So that should be fun. And I'll bring my guitar and whatnot if I'm loud. Am I allowed to make noise out there, babe?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Allowed to make some noise. As you see, I'm representing my Coombs Café t-shirt and hat. And mug. And you can collect... My wife either hiccup or burp just then. Alrighty then. So yeah. What else was I mentioned in my last videos that didn't save? Oh my. Over 20 minutes worth. Gone. Well, yeah, if you still want me to go on with the Cyborg Ninja series for episode 3, just let me know. In my podcast sites on Facebook or Instagram, or give me a quick email. And like I said, if there's anything that you want to talk about in the next one, let me know. I'll keep that in mind. And also how your summer, guys, is going so far. I know COVID's really getting us a little down on everything, but recently there's been some more alertness. We're still at number 2, is it? Or 3?
I mean, I can't remember.
Can't remember. Either way, there's more people allowed in the given area, and we have the Atlantic bubble now for Newfoundland and PEI, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. So that's been different. We had a few new cases, one coming from, it was Texas, but it was someone came to work and went directly to quarantine. Another one was recently this past Thursday, or Wednesday it was. And I think it's in the family, so there's only been 2 new cases this week. But right now, as of today, there's no new active cases, so that's good. As we keep it down and continue to monitor everything, keep safe space. And
Were there 2 active cases this week?
2 active cases, but there's no new active cases as of now.
Okay.
So there's 2 ongoing, and we had over 260 or so cases in Newfoundland and Labrador, which is not bad, but not good. But it's good that we're keeping the curve flattened, and hopefully now with this summer and the Atlantic bubble on the go, and hopefully there's no border crossing. But we can only do so much, I guess, to stop that and continue on as we usually do. And I had a little during our Trout Fest. I mentioned this in my last podcast. We had Trout Fest. I had a little section there for washing hands, which is a little different than we usually do, but we had a little soap dispensary. We had 2 entrances with the what's the word I'm looking for? Sanitizer. And I did thermometer checks. Infrared, not the other way around. So that all went well. We had a good show of family and friends. We wanted to do the gender reveal, but as of now, the baby wasn't cooperating. But I'll say in the next 2 months, we should get a reading, you think, baby?
Definitely. No, I'm not going to say definitely.
Mostly.
By no later than September.
No later than September. We're 24 weeks there now. Almost 24 weeks, and the baby's the size of a grapefruit, approximately. Or a rugby ball, says in my other app. So that was what we've been up to lately. We haven't been watching many movies, per se. We watched the new Ben Affleck movie. Do you remember what it was called? The Big Way, or... Laura?
Hmm?
Do you know what that movie with Ben Affleck was called? Something Way?
The Way Back?
The Way Back? Yeah. So that was a good movie about Ben Affleck. He was a basketball coach for the school he used to play basketball with, and he might have had some drinking problems. I won't give out too much information because it's a good movie to watch. I enjoyed it, and TV, mostly on TLC, we've been watching is still 90 Day Fiancé, and Seems that this series there's not very many people staying together, but or trying really hard to stay together. Many fights. I guess it's entertaining, but yeah. We haven't seen our favorite ones, or was it Pola and Russ? Only on social media and their little baby. Who's your favorite couple, Laura?
On what?
On 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, that's too difficult.
I like the. Is the Israel? Is he from Israel? I like them.
Like the newest.
The tall guy and.
The newest one.
Yeah. Uh.
Oh, not
No,
the
no, no, no.
newest one. Just overall.
No, the one that had the baby recently.
Lauren and Alexi.
Lauren and Alexi, yeah. They're one of my favorite ones from this season. And yeah, I guess the one getting most traction is.
Well, they're not really this
Big,
season.
Well, continue on, yeah. Last season, this season, yeah. And
You missed their hour-long baby special.
I missed the baby special, apparently. Well, we'll have some specials of our own, and we'll continue on with the updates of how our baby is doing. And, yeah. Oh, new update. Today I got a ergonomic carrier. You got, I think it's 8 different ways you can hold the baby, and from up to a small toddler. And I've been on my own Facebook saying, giving a vote or opinion on which ones would be the best. There was the sling ones or the ergonomic, like the hard backpack one I got. So I have one right now, and if in the future we want a sling, maybe we'll do that and just swaddle the baby right up. We'll see how the baby feels. Right, Laura?
Mm-hmm.
She's out there reading her book. So I'll be on camera. She'll be out there with Mr. Naps over there.
I'm also not wanting to get on camera right now.
She doesn't want to be on camera right now. She got that beautiful glow, but she's having a relaxing day now, reading her book next to Mr. Naps over there, Odie. Odie, you've been there all day.
He's sleeping again.
He's sleeping again. He goes for pee, food, back to bed. Even too warm lately for him to be sleeping in our bed. He usually lies down by our feet or our back, but he's been on his perch lately and enjoying that fan on the ceiling. So yeah. So, what books have I been reading? What movies been seeing? Shows. We had our friends come over. We had Trout Fest the past week, and we went to Jungle Gyms this time. Was another restaurant after restrictions are being a little loosened, and we had a good experience. And our waitress was amazing. We had, I guess our eyes were bigger than our belly. We all ordered too much that we could eat, and brought some home. And some people made some room for dessert, and it was enjoyable. For once, I got called out for not ordering a beer. All the guys had a drink, and everyone's like, how come you're not having anything? But yeah, and today I'm taking it easy now, just having some cold brew. Some coffee, ice, and some soy milk. I like adding the oat milk too, but I got this one from away. But when I'm home, I use oat milk. It's I find it's not so sharp, not so strong as soy milk, and overpowering. And also almond milk's all right. But you have to get I find the vanilla or the unsweet ones a little, I don't know. So yeah, our next trip will be going out to Lethbridge and Clarenville area, I guess, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah. See our my
Maybe Bonavista.
father-in-law. His birthday coming up. I won't say his age. Maybe Bonavista.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll see some icebergs. Maybe. No, probably not.
Maybe Wales.
Maybe whales. My wife's seen a couple or beluga whale when I was off at work. When I was working, she seen one kayak while she was kayaking, and it went pretty close. I haven't seen a beluga whale in a long time. I say it was over 8 years ago. Before I started working with my company now, I worked with on the lakes, and just before the ocean and the freshwater, so the brackish water, is where I've seen a lot of beluga whales, and it's really nice seeing them. But sadly, this one I think is on its own and away from the mother and the pod. But hopefully it does well. Keeps feeding. And we haven't gone on any boat rides this year yet, just kayaking, so hopefully we'll get a little boat ride in sometime soon. Well, I'm out
trying for Saturday.
trying for Saturday, she says. So you'll be hearing this on Monday, but Saturday passed, so I'll let you know next week about our weekend. I'm doing this video a little bit early. What's today? Thursday. So we had a busy week. I thought it was the weekend already, but I can't be wishing away time, so before you know it, 3 more weeks and I'll be back at work. She says. And hopefully I'll be off for the baby. If not, I might have to take some time off, of course. Yeah. See how that goes. This is not a sponsor, but I did get some new earbuds in the mail today for my Pixel phone. They're the new Pixel Buds 2. They're pretty good. They're totally wireless. My other ones were connected by wire. Not these ones I'm wearing right now. These are the ones I use for my podcasting system. And yeah, for my microphone. Oh, did I mention... I keep forgetting because I did 2 other videos that didn't work out already. But when I do my podcast with the silly 80s music and voices and stuff, I use my MPK Mini keypad and pads. And I made those during my time off in work, so yeah. Might be made fun of for making them, but I don't care. I like making funny comic book shows that my brother influenced me on when I was younger. So yeah, Cyborg Ninja. If you do want to hear more of it, let me know in my email or on my social media. Yeah. So I'll be cutting this one shorter. Is there anything we should talk about again, Laura? Am I missing anything?
No.
What about Elmo? Elmo's in our...
Sure, let's talk about the Elmo visit.
Elmo visited not too long ago. Was it yesterday or day before? Day before. And yeah, we have a wireless mic system here, and my friends were out having a few drinks in the back. Then we went to the front and we turned on our music of Sesame Street, and Elmo went dancing around. And we saw a couple of kids that want to stop by, take a picture, and also a couple adults even honked their horns, waved, or stopped by and took some pictures. And my mom showed up and danced with Elmo. And some females over there on the other side of the neighborhood wanted Elmo, to go in a pyramid, and it was a bit too big, so I said, I'll go on the bottom. And they said first, do you know what a pyramid was? And Elmo said, no, I only know triangles. I won't do the voice on podcast because I don't know if that's an infringement or copyright. But the kids enjoyed the costume and taking pictures. So that's all that matters. It was really warm, so whoever it was inside Elmo's costume was really hot. Yeah.
But it was not a costume, it was real Elmo.
It was real Elmo. And during Christmas times, Elmo and Cookie Monster comes out to do little Christmas, what's the word I'm looking for? Greetings, yeah. Those big words, greetings. Season's greetings. And they come out for birthdays, so yeah. Elmo and Cookie Monster, some of my best buddies. So here's my podcasting station when I'm home. It's a little different at work. It's a little bumpier and noisier too. And I currently got the curtains out. The sun's going down, but it's still pretty warm today. Let me check the weather actually. Today, at this moment of time, at the evening, it's still 20 degrees Celsius, and that's really good for Grand Falls here. We've been having some phenomenal weather. And too bad we had a little bit of wind the other day. We were going to go kayaking, but we never. And today we lent our kayak to some friend. And I saw the duckies, and Rocket saw the ducks, and he wanted to jump in the water, but we don't want a smelly dog in our car at the moment. But we enjoyed that. And, oh yeah, going back on Trout Fest, I guess we're going to do a Trout Fest Cinco, the 5th one next year as well. I'll probably be working until August though, so we'll switch up. It's usually late June, July, and then August we usually try to get it if I can't get it in. It used to be during Sam Festival with COVID. Now there is no Sam Festival.
I wonder if there will be next year.
I wonder if there will be next year. They got trials now for the vaccines, but who knows how that will be going. It usually takes at least a year to 18 months for any kind of vaccine to actually be out there in the open and see what the. I guess it'll be free in Canada, will it? I don't know. That's the bad thing too about vaccines and such, and other countries that can up the cost of it. And some people might not believe or trust that they actually work. But in time, we'll see. So we're lucky here. We have no new cases as of Thursday onward. We might have some new by the time you hear this, before I post this on Monday. So yeah. So we had a busy week, and we are going to have a busy weekend, hopefully. And I hope you guys are all enjoying your summer. Keep me up to date on what you guys like to do. And let me know if there's anything in the future you want to hear on these podcasts. Oh, Odie's up and cleaned himself. Meow. Meow. Goes the kitty cat. Alrighty then. So yeah. This is the first time doing a video one as well, so you'll see it again on the YouTube channel from Coombs Café podcast. If you do wish, or you can just listen to it on my regular podcasting, which is on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and many more, Deezer, and so on. So again, thanks for listening. I enjoy all you guys having your input, especially on different items for the upcoming baby. I had some input on with the carrier and with the diaper bag and bassinets and such. So hopefully in the near future, and we'll keep continuing on the baby room. Right, Laura?
Yep.
So until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, and stay healthy. Bye for now. See ya.